and Gewürztraminer are not a million miles away from their neighbors, just across the Rhine. But being French, they're rather special. With some of these names, they'd have to be. Make friends with the wines of France.
Pure Cadburyness. Only from Cadbury.
Here's an open invitation to everyone to join the Open College and pick up new job-related skills. Except now on 0235 555 444.
Same question, Tony.
Same answer. Trial runs are not part of the deal.
Maybe you could get your trial done.
At the right price.
Klein had a little task for me.
Oh, dearie me.
He hurts people for a living now.
East London supplies his transportation booked every third Friday for the next 6 months, starting this week. I wonder what's going to be in those lorries.
The Fear, tonight at 9 on Granada. Between now and 9 o'clock, an hour of comedy. At 8:30, Never the Twain with Donald Sinden and Windsor Davis. First, the singles investigate the gentle art.
I think I'll order some champagne while we're waiting.
Champagne at these prices? Are you mad?
Shut up and eat your nuts. I intend to make the right impression tonight, and what an impression. Even as we speak, a black Rolls Royce is purring through the streets to pick 'em up.
What? How much did that cost?
Nothing, I borrowed it from the undertaker. He owed me. I got him this bale of black serge, so he let me have the roller, complete with chauffeur, for the evening.
Oh, they're late.
Well, of course they're late. He only does 10 miles an hour.
Why are you going to all this trouble?
Because tonight, Clive, I'm going to make my move.
Oh, no.
What do you mean, oh, no?
I hate it when you make your move, Mal. Something always goes wrong.
Not tonight. I've kept her waiting long enough.
I thought she was keeping you waiting.
Yeah, it may seem like that, Clive, but the truth is, we're never alone. We can't go back to her place for obvious reasons.
I know. She won't let you in.
She won't let me in because it's a house full of bitter memories, besides which it's as cold as charity in there.
You could go back to your place.
You're forgetting the old lady. She's even colder. She still thinks a boy's best friend is his mother. It would not be the ideal place to consummate our relationship, so I thought... Wait for it, Clive. I thought, what about here?
Bit crowded, Malk.
I was thinking of upstairs, Clive.
There's only bedrooms up there.
Right.
You don't mean?
I can get a room. Interested?
No, it costs a fortune.
Not if you know the night porter. If I slip him a tenner, I can get a room for an hour.
Oh, no.
What do you mean, oh, no?
They'd be insulted.
Insulted? Have you seen those rooms? Air-conditioned, ankle-deep pile, and a view of the city to take your breath away. Lights twinkling like diamonds, people scurrying below like ants. She feel like a goddess.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. What you're going to witness tonight, Clive, is the gentle art of seduction. She doesn't stand a chance.
Mal,
But,
I've got the key.
right.
303, just by the lift.
Got it.
Who's he?
A mate.
Does he want a room?
He's thinking about it.
No sharing.
No.
And no parties. Oh, and leave the room as you'd have to find it, Malk. No rings round the bath. And don't swipe the coat hangers.
Don't Don't worry, Bert, we'll be good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
If you're going to be good, why do you want a room?
My friend and I need somewhere to change for the formation dancing.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you're a devil, Mel.
What a dirty old man.
Yeah, he's revolting, isn't he?
Don't you think this is all a bit crude, Malk?
Crude? Rolls Royce, champagne, luxury apartment. What's crude about it?
Do you have any real feelings for her?
Of course I do. I'm crazy about her. Why do you think I've gone to all this trouble?
I'm thinking of a certain four-letter word, Malk.
So am I. What word?
Love, Malk.
Right, love. I know what it means.
You love her, and you're going to take her into that room with that dirty old man sniggering outside the door, probably peeping through the keyhole.
He won't see anything. I always hang my jacket over the doorknob.
Well, I must say, Malcolm certainly does things in style. What about the Rolls Royce?
Yeah.
You're not impressed, are you?
No.
Why not?
It was a hearse, Jackie.
No, it wasn't.
Of course it was. We only did 10 miles an hour. And why did that man take his hat off when we passed?
I thought it was a tribute to us.
It was a tribute to the deceased. He thought we were going to a funeral. If we're not careful, that's what it's going to be. Ours.
Why?
Because Malcolm's got that gleam in his eye again tonight. So don't drink too much.
Oh, I can hold my drink, Pam.
I know. It's when you swallow it the trouble starts.
Well, I think it's very sweet of Malcolm to go to all this trouble. He's only trying to cheer you up.
You've told him, haven't you?
Told him what?
About this.
Oh, what is it?
You know what it is. The decree absolute. Don't crease it. I want to put it next to my swimming certificate.
I'm sorry, Pam.
Don't be. It's not everyone that gets one of these, Jackie. I shall soon have the set. Birth, marriage, divorce. Only need one more.
What's that?
Death. And then bingo.
Oh, shut up, Pam.
Well, then don't feel sorry for me. After all, it happened to you. I didn't hear you complain.
It was different for me.
What do you mean different?
Well, you see, I was the...
What?
The guilty party.
Were you? I didn't know that. You never told me, Jackie.
Well, I think I was the guilty party. It was difficult to be sure. You see, we had this sort of modern marriage. Not quite open, but not exactly closed.
You mean sort of ajar?
Yes. Well, there was this neighbour. He was a chartered accountant with a Porsche and a farmhouse in the Dordogne. And one thing led to another.
Was he sighted?
Coming out the back door.
No. I mean, was he named as the co-respondent?
Oh, yes. Which was a bit of a joke, actually, because he never put anything in writing. And I never did see the Dordogne. But I know what it does to you, and I know how you feel. And that's why we're going to do everything to make this a special night. We're going to do everything to please you.
I shall be all right. As long as they don't play the way we were.
What?
I think that would really break me up.
Oh, but I thought that was your favourite song.
No, it was our favourite song. She'll never hear that again without thinking of Colin.
Oh.
Got more drink, Malk?
Yeah, the champagne was just the beginning. Now it's time for the Harvey Wallbangers.
What are they?
Well, on the surface, orange juice with just a hint of Galliano, but lurking below, like a thug down an alley, vodka a double.
They won't be able to stand up.
Precisely. We have to weaken their resistance.
Well, why don't we just chloroform them?
Do I sense a certain disapproval, Clive?
I just don't think this is the way, Malk. Pamela's not that sort of girl.
I'm striking while the iron's hot. She's just had her cards.
Her what?
A decree absolute. She's a free woman now. That's why I'm giving her the treatment. Now, get those drinks across. I'm going to request her favourite song.
Blimey. You think of everything, don't you, Malk?
That's right, Clive.
There we are, girls. Harvey Wallbangers.
And now, a special request for a little lady who's feeling particularly lonely tonight. From a friend who wants to keep her company in her darkest hour. For you, Pamela, The Way We Were.
The way we were.
How's Pam?
Oh, she's a little distressed, but Malcolm's with her. He thinks she should lie down.
He didn't say where, did he? Well, I don't think we should leave her alone, Jackie.
She's not alone, she's with Malcolm. Do you know something, Clive?
What?
For some reason, you look devastatingly handsome tonight. Must be the champagne.
I didn't have any.
But I did. And you look wonderful.
So do you, Jackie.
Oh, I've always been careful not to drink too much when I'm with you.
Why?
In case I make a fool of myself, Clive. You know my feelings.
Feelings?
I think I've repressed my emotions far too long. I understand that can be quite harmful, Doctor.
Highly dangerous.
I've repressed them because I didn't want you to think I was throwing myself at you. I know that's a hazard in your profession. Patients, nurses, physiotherapists.
Well, I tried to keep them at bay, Jackie, but it's not been easy since Julie left.
You still miss her, don't you, Clive?
Not anymore.
Oh, how long is it now?
2 months, 3 weeks, 5 days.
I don't want the hours, Clive. I know I can't take her place, that I'm not like her in any way.
Well, no, she was taller than you.
I know she was taller than me, but some people can be too tall. I know I can't take her place, but I might just be able to make you forget her.
Forget her?
If we were alone.
Alone?
Trouble is, we're never alone. If only there was a place for us, a time and a space.
I think I might be able to arrange that, Jackie.
Hello, Tosh, look at the state of your telly. You've got a picture like a wobbly jelly. Apart from losing half the screen, the whole thing bends, know what I mean? Your old box, well, bless my soul, reflects the light like a goldfish bowl. Seems the designer made a boob. Try Toshiba's flattest, squarest tube. The FST, where you been? We've straightened the corners and flattened the screen. For the best colour picture, meet a leader. Say hello, Tosh, to a new Toshiba.
I'm here to demonstrate the latest washer-dryer from Creda, Europe's leading tumble dryer manufacturer. It's not an ordinary washer-dryer. It's a dryer washer. It's amazing. 1150 spin speed forces more water out. So when you tumble dry, it uses less electricity, and its reversed action helps stop your clothes tangling. I don't even need to be ironed.
Incredible. No, Creda.
Get the maximum out of life. Get the max. Get the maximum, be your best. Get the max. Get the maximum done. Get the max, get the fun. Maxwell House is the way to the taste of today. Get the maximum, you know how. Get the max. Get the Maxwell House. Share it out. Get the max. Get the maximum taste. Get the maximum blend. Go for maximum pace. Get the taste to the end. Get the max.
Get the taste. Get the max.
Buying a house is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. That's why, if you're searching for your very first home, you should be looking for a special kind of mortgage. The TSB Home Buyers Plan, just one of many mortgage plans now available from TSB. Ring now for details.
2 cops on a routine stakeout.
Her name is Maria McGuire.
I hate this job.
Till one of them steps out of the shadows.
Get out of the house.
Out of line.
No funny stuff.
No funny stuff. Okay.
You've been watching me?
And into the action.
Cover me.
Who says a little danger can't be a lot of fun?
Nothing going on here, just dull old police work.
Stakeout.
Brought you a drink, Pam?
No, thank you.
Sorry about the song.
It's not your fault.
It's always the little things that get you, isn't it? Sounds, smells. I remember the first girl I ever kissed. I was only 13, but I can still remember the pond's vanishing cream and the grass in the road.
That's lovely. Who was it?
You, Pam.
No. You could charm the birds off the trees, Malk.
All except you.
Nice view.
I know a better one.
Do you?
You know what they say? They say that when you lose your faithful hound, you should go straight out and get yourself another one. That way you don't get upset by the sight of an empty basket. That's what they say.
They don't say go out and get yourself a wolf, though, do they?
A wolf? You don't know me.
No. I sometimes wonder whether you exist at all outside the cinema.
What do you mean?
Well, you hand your cigarettes out like Paul Hendreed in Now Voyager. Sometimes you talk like Mitchum, sometimes you walk like Burt Lancaster. I never know who you are.
You don't miss much, do you?
No, I'm afraid not. You don't live in the real world, Malk.
What about you? You're acting like Greta Garbo.
No, I'm not.
Always wanting to be alone.
No.
Keeping us waiting for Garbo's first kiss till we wonder what all the fuss is about.
I wasn't... You never kissed me before.
How do you know?
I'd have remembered.
Must have been 2 other people.
But this is you, isn't it, Malk?
Yes.
Not Mitchum or Cagney?
No.
Or Burt Lancaster?
No. Here's looking at you, kid.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes. Burton, isn't it?
That is my name.
I wondered if there was another room available.
Another room? I don't understand, sir. Letting rooms is not part of my responsibility.
No, I wondered if you could let me have a room for a little while.
What do you think I am, sir? Some sort of pimp?
No. I'm a friend of Melk's.
Oh. Oh, yes. I didn't recognise you for the moment. You become a trifle flushed. And I do have to be careful.
Of course.
Is that the young lady?
Yes.
I wish I was young again.
Do you?
Eh? What?
Actually, she's a very nice lady.
Yeah, of course. Is she drunk? Right. Well, since you're a friend of Malk's, you can have 707. It's the honeymoon suite.
Thank you.
Being as it's the honeymoon suite, it comes a little dearer. Oh, and a word of warning. Try not to disturb the furniture, and don't swipe the soap. Will a couple of hours be sufficient for your purposes, sir?
Fine.
Clive, who was that revolting old man?
Oh, it's just an Aunt Porter.
What was he laughing at?
Nothing. He's just a bit simple. Now, I'm going to show you this incredible view.
Is that a surprise?
Yes.
Oh.
Bert,
sir?
have you the key to room 707?
No, sir.
You seem to keep losing it.
Well, they don't hand them in, do they, sir? They leave with them in their pockets and they don't return them.
Well, I've had to issue a duplicate.
Ah, yeah. What? I don't know anything about that.
Why should you know anything about it? You're in the night porter. Rooms aren't your province anyway. This couple arrived late. They wanted the honeymoon suite, so I gave them a duplicate. But we're going.
Well, I thought...
Don't think. Just take those cases, will you?
I can't find her anywhere. I hope she's all right.
Oh, she's in safe hands. Clive's very reliable.
Yes. And he is a medical man.
Yeah.
His hands are very rough, aren't they?
What?
For a medical man.
Well, he wears rubber gloves when he's operating. Still, there's no point in hanging about.
Are you going to summon the rolls, Malk?
No, it's gone.
Oh, hasn't turned into a pumpkin, has it?
What do you mean?
I feel like Cinderella. I arrive in a Rolls Royce and walk home.
We don't have to go yet.
Oh, but I thought you said...
I can get a room. Here.
What?
borrow the key? We can have a room for an hour.
An hour? You don't keep things for long, do you, Malcolm?
What's the matter?
Well, isn't this rather sudden?
Yeah, I suppose it is. But you see, I've always had this terrible feeling that I was going to die young.
You could be right.
What?
Where is this room?
303, by the lift.
Good. Handy for a quick getaway.
Right.
We can get in, get it over, and get out.
What's the matter?
Nothing. You'd better go first. We don't want to be seen together.
Good thinking.
Room 303.
Right.
Is there any special knock?
Ah. I'll be waiting.
I'll powder my nose.
Pretty woman, won't you walk on by?
Oh, Clive, this is lovely.
Yes.
Oh, I know what you've done.
Do you?
You've taken this room for the night just for us.
Well, not exactly, Jackie.
Money's no object to you, is it, Doctor?
Not where you're concerned, Jackie.
Good heavens. £60 a night? And that's without breakfast.
What?
But who's thinking about breakfast? Mr. Impetuous. Mwah. Oh, this is just like a dream. Oh.
Not the fruit, Jackie.
What do you mean, not the fruit?
Well, it's a nice arrangement. It seems a pity to spoil it.
Well, that's what it's there for, darling. And didn't Eve tempt Adam with an apple? Clive,
Yes.
is it through there?
What? What?
The bedroom.
I think so.
Should we explore?
Why not?
Oh, Clive.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. This is obviously a classic case of double booking.
Excuse me, are you the manager?
I am the under manager. Can I help you, madam?
Yes, I have a room on the 3rd floor. And I wish to complain about the noise coming from 303.
Oh, I think you must be mistaken, Mrs.
De Havilland.
Mrs. de Havilland. Room 303 is unoccupied.
It may be unoccupied, but there are certain nocturnal activities taking place.
Nocturnal activities. Could you elaborate, madam?
Certainly. Creaking bed springs, occasional shouts of triumph, objects falling off the wall. As far as I'm concerned, that room is being used for what I can only describe as carnal pleasures.
Oh, I can't believe this, Mrs. de Havilland.
I think you'd better. I understand that people from the disco are in the habit of using that room.
People from the disco. Leave this to me, Mrs. de Havilland. Porter.
Lovely to look at, delightful to see.
Coming to my parlour, said the spider to the fly. Yes?
Sorry to disturb you, sir, but could you account for your presence in this room?
My presence? How amusing. I mean, this is a hotel, isn't it? You do let rooms.
Yes, but not this one, sir.
Look, it's getting late. Couldn't we leave this till the morning?
You seem to be travelling amazingly light, sir.
Yes, well, if you care to check with the desk, you'll find that my cases are on their way up. I've never known such incompetence. I'd like to point out to you that I'm a valued customer. I always stay in the Royal when I'm in town, and always in room 308.
But this is 303, sir.
303? You suggesting I don't know my own room number? Good heavens, you're right. How stupid of me. Sorry to have been a nuisance. I'll say good evening. Get your hands off me, you fascists. What a man in uniform and he acts like the Gestapo. Mind the suit. You'll hear from my lawyers about this. You.
Come on.
Don't push. Don't.
Come on.
Just mind the cigarette. Mind the air. Look, I'll take it.
How'd you get on?
Great. And you?
Fantastic.
Woo! What a night.
Your coat's torn.
Yeah, I know. It was a very passionate encounter, Clive. Did you get a room?
Did I get a room?
What happened?
You know we don't kiss and tell, Milk.
No?
Sensational.
Incredible.
I shall never forget it.
Forget what?
What do you think?
You mean?
I promised.
You can tell me.
No.
Where is she?
Sobering. Getting a coat.
Well, you can just whisper.
No, it wouldn't be right.
Then shut up about it.
There you are. I'm sorry about what happened.
It's all right.
Oh, what happened?
Nothing. Coitus interruptus. Bit of a mix-up in the bridal suite. Thanks for keeping me out of it.
Oh, yes.
I'll just see what happened to Jackie.
Sensational.
Oh, and this is for you, Malk. Sorry you got thrown out. It was that Mrs. de Havilland what shopped us. Better luck next time, eh?
Better luck next time, eh? No?
Oh.
Yes. Oh, look at his suit. Ruined beyond repair. See my lapels? I look lop-eared.
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Well, sorry's not good enough. What about my reputation, my social standing? I had to creep in through the back door. And we know why, don't we, Mrs. de Havilland?
I just didn't want you to think I was a pushover.
Pushover? That's the last word I'd associate with you. You could have said no.
I was angry.
You're always angry. You were born angry. No wonder he left you.
Don't say that.
What have you got that's so valuable? The crown jewels? Well, you can keep them. You can leave them to the nation for all I care.
Does that mean you won't be taking me home?
What? You talking to me? What have you got planned for me next? You're going to mug me in a taxi?
I could stitch your jacket.
No, thanks.
Well, if you change your mind, just whistle.
What?
You know how to whistle, don't you? You just put your lips together and blow.
Hate everything you did before you met me.
Take 2 aspirins and tell me how you feel in the morning. Would you like to hit me again?
You ask for it.
Yeah, and I damn well get it, don't I?
I love you.
You've got a funny way of showing it.
Dance with a Stranger recalls a torrid affair and a tragic crime of passion. The first in a major new season of TV premieres. Film on 4, Thursday at 9:30.
Tonight's Comedy Hour continues in a few minutes with Never the Twain. Simon and Oliver take off for Canada to see their grandson.
Britain's finest dogs and the world's most famous dog show.
That's Crufts 1988. 146 breeds, with no fewer than 117 best-of-breed winners regularly fed on pedigree chum. And this year's Crufts Supreme Champion, Starlight Express of Dulcet, is a dog fed on pedigree chum and pedigree chum mixer. Pedigree chum, the food of champions. Top breeders recommend it.
Thank you very much for repairing my tire. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the loan of your dryer. Thank you very, very, very much.
Cadbury's Roses, their favourite centres, all lavishly covered in delicious Cadbury's chocolate, make roses the sweetest way to say,
Thank you very much, you're one in a million. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for feeding William. Thank you very, 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 very.
Say it with Cadbury's Roses.
Nick Ross looks at the week in politics very shortly on Channel 4, focusing on the NATO summit and Europe's new defence dilemmas. Here and now, fasten your seatbelts is a request for 2 rival antique dealers.